Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Well, actually, my real name is Samantha. It's something I never really liked, so usual. Except that it sounds like a witch. But I didn't want to be Sam or Sammy or anything like that. I like sand, the way sand moves. Like walking on sand barefoot. Do you like walking barefoot on sand?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than with shoes on, isn't it? I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Sand in your shoes.
Like sand in your shoes, really annoying. Like really annoying? That's me.
No, I'm sure. But yeah, so you're a friend of David's, eh? Is a friend?
In a way.
No, yeah, I don't want to pry or anything, you know, but it's just I've been abroad for a year and David's never told me he had, you know, well, so you're together. I mean, it's none of my business, but I feel so out of touch, that's all. And first with Erica, and I feel like I've entered into a time capsule.
And it's so neat.
What?
The way you talk and your gestures with your hand, you look just like David.
Really?
In your smile, yeah.
I never thought that. I mean, I guess it's like, well, you don't notice yourself, do you?
Oh yeah, you're just the same.
Well, great. I'm feeling about 19 right now. I mean,
It's because I paint and do photography that I notice these things. And he said so much about you. He talks about you all the time. But I never knew you looked like him too.
well, I guess I'm the old model, yeah. Like that. What was it called? The Motorola Dynatank. First cell phone. You know, it was so big you just couldn't get your hand around. I mean, you know, you couldn't actually like handle it or even hold it or get your hands around it.
I don't think you look that old, really.
No, thanks. I like to keep up, you know, a bit of exercise. Get my exercise routine.
Right. Well, geez.
Yes.
You really look very developed. And
Oh, I've developed, yes. That's one way of looking at it.
But really, I mean, you look like more classic and even wiser, maybe.
Older, sadder, but no more the wiser.
Why sadder?
Oh, nothing. No, I was just talking. So you guys are here, David. David is here.
Oh yeah, somewhere upstairs.
Okay, yeah, well, good, great, yeah. Just that we plan to meet up next week, and this place isn't really, you know, well, presentable. It's such a mess.
You should come to my place.
Really? Oh, I mean, no, sorry. Is it that bad? Is it? I mean.
Maybe not this bad.
No. But well, yeah, you know, I've been abroad. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, I guess David must have told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did too, by the way.
Did I? Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, right. So you know all about. David actually came to see me. I was in Finland and he was travelling in Europe and he popped over. We spent Christmas together, you know.
Yeah, I know that too.
Yes, of course.
David and I actually traveled together for a bit. Before that.
Oh, you travelled together? Okay, well, too bad. I mean, too bad you couldn't make it to Finland.
Yes, but I had to get back to school and David talked a lot about you.
Oh, well, I'll definitely be going back, you know, developing my business there, and then there's Sweden and Norway too, if things work out. So, you're a student. What do you actually study? Oh, that's right, you told me, didn't you? Art and photography, right?
Just a non-tech.
Yeah, no, well, that's good, isn't it? It's always good to go studying. I mean, I never had the chance. Erica's in her second year of pre-law, you know, she plans to be an animal rights lawyer. You know, David's sister. Do you know? Oh, I guess you would. It's me sort of out of the loop, isn't it? Yeah, I wasn't sure the state of this place, so I didn't want to start having anyone over.
Well, David is always talking about you. And then he said you'd be here, and that, well, I wanted to see the place too. Kind of like his old childhood home.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. See, I told you I was old. But I have my kids really young, you know, your age actually, if you're the same age as David.
I'm older.
Older, eh? Oh, okay. Really, it's hard for me to guess these days.
Only a year and a half, like Ricky's age.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
But I've always been very, very mature for my age.
Well, yeah, you look very, yes, you sound, that's young still, okay. Okay, so good. You know Erica, my daughter, David's sister.
I know her from school.
Oh, from school?
Yeah. We've been in the same year at high school, but I never knew her then. She was always with the posh girls. Whereas I've always been into art and culture.
Posh? I never thought of Erica as being posh.
No. Well, you know, I mean, she always had money.
Yes. I guess I'm guilty of that. So, how long have you and David been together then?
Oh, just about a year now, but we're not exactly together.
So, is it a message you got? Hey, is that the E1190 or the 95? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I noticed your phone. Yeah, professional habit. I'm always curious what kind of phones people use. Did David tell you that I own Fintronics? He's coming to work for me, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, well, I mean, just as a friend of an employee, you know, I could get you a deal on a smartphone.
I don't think I'm smart enough.
Oh, don't put yourself down. I mean, you're studying at a good institute.
I was kidding.
Right, yes, sorry, I tend to take things too literally. Business habit. But really, we always have good refurbished models, and it'd be my pleasure, really.
Well, thanks, but I really like my little flipper.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, actually, I've still got some bags out there. I thought I'd get started putting this place in order. Let's...
I can help you.
After you.
Katie? David? I'm David.
David?
Yeah, you know, your nephew. Michael's son.
Oh, David.
They just sat there, you know, straight in, drinking their coffee, and no one saying anything, one word. I thought everyone was pissed at me, and the deal was off. And then later, my friend Harry explained, that's just the Finnish way. Emotionless, silent. David, thank God, yeah, well, I thought you were finished going, geez, look at you, man, you're growing. I thought you finished growing.
Hi, Papa.
Hey, I think I'll take a look outside.
Yeah, through the kitchen, and David will show you.
Yeah? Yeah.
I'm afraid the kitchen's still a bit of a mess.
Picturesque, you mean?
Well, better put your shoes on. Don't want you to step on anything.
Right.
So that was Sandy, eh? Wow. Yeah, she's got she's sort of, well, got a good attitude. Feisty, very nice, great. That's also strange for me. When I left you and Erica seemed like kids, and now she's getting married, and you're with this amazing Sandy.
Well, actually, Ricky's not the only one.
Hey, there's something I wanted your help with. Not the only one, what?
No, you say first. What did you need help with?
Well, you've probably noticed the state of this place. And I wanted to get it cleaned up a bit, so I was thinking if we get this room organised, we could have a little party together for Katie's sake. Yeah, bring some life back into the house. Kind of homecoming / engagement, whatever, and your new girlfriend party. What do you think?
Sure, yeah. I'd be up for that.
Yeah, I don't worry, we're not doing the whole house. I'll get some cleaners in next week. Just this room, you know, liven up a bit. What was it you were saying?
See, I got this for Sandy.
Oh,
What did you think?
well, really? Not for Sandy. You're proposing.
I haven't asked her yet, because I wanted to tell you first. And for you to meet her. But I bought the ring 2 months ago.
You haven't asked Sandy.
No, but we've been together for a year, almost. And What do you think?
Well, it looks good, yeah. It looks expensive.
I've been saving.
Yeah, does your mother know?
No, I wanted to tell you first. See what you think.
Well, for sure, yeah. I mean, go for it. But just that, well, you're so young.
Well, you were pretty young when you married Mom. It's not like we have to get married right away or even ever. But I really wanted to get her a ring. It doesn't have to be an engagement ring exactly. It could be like a friendship ring. But she knows I'm serious about her.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Good, good. It's just that also new to me, of course. Oh, come here, come here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Papa, I wanted to show you this poem.
Oh.
See.
Black shoes. Today the boy wore black shoes. He went to school, he went to the zoo, he went to bed, he had the flu. When spring came, he grew. The last time I saw him was in a coffin wearing black shoes.
The reason I was wondering was because what it says there.
For David. Where did you get this?
Getting lost. It was in this pair of shoes.
I think those were David's. My brother's. Yeah. I remember when he started school, Katie picked them out for him. We went to get new clothes for his first day of school, and Katie chose him these. Yeah, I remember now, David always did what Katie said. You know. She was like his mother, because her mother died right after he was born.
What happened to David? You told me once, but all I remember is about something about skateboarding.
Yeah, skateboarding. Yeah. He was always skateboarding. Snowboarding too. He was good enough to make the Olympics. I'm sure he would have. He was pretty amazing, really, all round. Always into wild things, you know, wild sports. And that's why you're named after him, because you're so amazing too.
I think that's why I never got into skateboarding.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that's the case. No, it was a freak accident, really. Do you know what he called himself? Happy.
Happy?
Yeah, our family doctor told Ookie that he should name David Happy. Said he was the happiest baby he'd ever seen. So, David started calling himself that later. But the way he took the risks, he was always like that. Actually, I thought it was more likely he'd kill himself on his motorcycle. He just got his license that summer.
Yeah, I was reading it at that in the garage before.
Yeah, no one drives it, but we didn't want to sell it.
Yeah, I was thinking of taking my test.
For a motorcycle license?
And I thought maybe I could fix it up. It probably still runs. The tires are flat, but it looks like in good condition.
Yeah, gee, I don't know. I mean, it's not really mine to give, is it?
Well, whose is it then?
Well, I don't know. I guess technically it's mine, but part of the debts I paid, and Ookie bought it for him. But I don't think Katie would like it.
No sweat, Papa. Just an idea. So, you were saying about David, the skateboarding.
Yeah, not much to say really. Before you were born, there was this McCullen's cookie factory on Waterdown Avenue, where those condos are going up. The building was set for demolition, but it sat there for years. I think there was talk about modernising it, but then the city brought it out for the Riverside development. Anyway, it was fenced off. David, you know, he snuck in, and it was a couple of days before he was reported missing, and then one of his friends, they found him under a collapsed staircase.
Just him?
None of his friends said anything. Who knows? Maybe they were scared to admit they were there too. It doesn't matter, he was the only one they found. His skateboard, under the rubble. It was a big story in the paper for a while, and we were even approached by some law firms to sue the city. What would that have helped? I mean, Katie wanted to, but my father rightly said David was dead, so what did the money matter? Well, they quickly had the place demolished after that.
Gee, that's so, I don't know, pointless really.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really talk about it because it was pointless. I mean, when you were little, I thought, you know, you being David too, it might scare you. But your mother's adoptive father, he was called David. So really it's well, it's kind of a good family tradition, eh?
No, yeah. I'm kind of honored, really.
Well, good. I'm glad you feel that way. Anyway, you could always use your middle name.
But then I'd be Michael Jr.
And what's wrong with that? Anyway, no one would believe it. You being a junior, you're so much bigger than me.
Taller, Papa, taller. You are bigger.
Oh, smart Alec, eh? Yeah, come on. Put 'em up. Come on.
What's going on?
Oh, no, just showing David a little bit what it's like not to be a smart Alec.
Teaching him by violence?
Oh, Katie.
Stop it!
It's only a game.
I don't allow violence in any kind of form in my house.
Look. I'll go find Sandy.
Hey, if you see Erica, tell her I wanted to talk to her.
She left Michele. Said they had some shopping to do.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. Oh, and if Sandy doesn't mind helping, well, she doesn't have to help with anything. I just thought since she's here, I'd like her to stay. If you think...
I'm sure she won't mind. I can stay.
So, you saw David? Did you meet his girlfriend Sandy? You know, Katie, you should probably be drinking. I mean, Erica said, did you see Erica?
I don't want all these people in my house.
Yeah, Katie, look,
I don't have the energy.
we have to talk about it.
I don't have the energy right now. Just please get them out.
Look, it'll help you to have people around, liven up the mood here.
Yeah. You always know what's best for everyone.
Come on, you're in no condition. I mean, and look at this place. It's not exactly ideal for... Why did you ever want to have a child anyway?
What do you mean? It's normal to want children. You did.
Yeah, you know the truth behind that better than anyone. Well, I love them for sure, and they're the most important people in my life, but that came later. But you you didn't have to. I mean, it wasn't, it's not like it was you're not a...
I'm a loser. That's what you were going to say.
No, I just mean it wasn't, necessary.
You think you have all the answers? You've always had that superior attitude.
Superior attitude?
Controlling.
That's not fair. I admit sometimes I'm like that, but that's how I grew up. But I had to be. I had to take charge and help, especially after Mum passed away.
And we all know why Mom was miserable. You were always jealous of David because he liked me better.
I don't know where you're coming from, Katie.
Yeah, that's right.
But David was a free spirit. He went his own way. And you don't know. You were too young. Mum had her own problems. Well, I've read later, I think she was maybe bipolar. It wasn't Iska's fault. She was just like that. If anything, she caused him to go into depression after she died. I remember he used to be a lot of fun before Mum died, and then something changed. He sort of, disappeared.
I don't believe you.
Look, I don't care. I'm not arguing about this. I was just trying to say that I didn't choose the things that happened to me either. Like Mum dying, me being responsible for you and David, having kids. Christ, sometimes I just want to disappear myself, go off into the woods and live in a teepee or something. I'm all for live and let live, but first you have to live. First you have to find a way to make a life for yourself, then let live. That's the key. It doesn't work the other way. Have you thought about other options for the baby?
What do you mean, other options?
Well, like foster care or even adoption.
That is so sick, Michael. I won't even answer.
Even just for a temporary break. I'm trying to help you, Katie. But how can you take care of a baby if you can't look after yourself?
I'm not discussing this with you. I can take care of myself. You're being aggressive. Please move.
Look, just listen, okay? There's something else we have to talk about, so just listen. It's about the house. I've been thinking for a long time that it's time to do something with the house. You know, I haven't wanted to make a big deal of it, but you realise this house is mine?
It's both of ours.
Well, no. Legally, Iska signed it over to me.
This house belongs as much to me as to you.
No, I told you, you could move in here, but that was while I was gone. I assumed you'd have found somewhere else, your own place by now.
So I was just a convenient house sitter for you.
Okay, fine. Think of it that way if you want. But you know as well as me that I bailed Iska, and when the bank was going to foreclose, it was me who bailed him out. And if he'd have listened to me in the first place, he wouldn't have taken out that stupid second mortgage. And you know damn well where that money went.
I will not tolerate that. Don't.
Okay. You know very well where that money went. And this house is not only legally mine, but morally.
Morally? Because you had the money to buy him out when it was convenient for you.
Convenient? Bloody hell, no it bloody well wasn't.